Welcome, troopers. Today we're going to be doing a big review. So today is the first day of Big Week. So this week I'm going to be reviewing exclusively sets that are $100 or more. So today's set is set number 75354, Coruscant Guard Gunship. So this set is for ages 9 and up, comes with 1,083 pieces, and retails for $140 US. So let's get into the minifigures. So our first figure is Padme in her Clone Wars gear. So she has a blaster, put that away. Unfortunately, no leg printing, but she does have a bit of torso printing. Here's the front, here's the back, nothing much. She also has that face. This is actually the same as Black Widow's face, so not too much of a change. Unfortunately, that face is pretty generic overall. Our next figure is Palpatine. So we have his like a torso and leg printing here that kind of goes off, like he's in a gown in this. He also has the back here, and he has two faces. He has a smile and a more angry face. So overall, pretty good figure. Our next figure is Fox, Commander Fox, a long-awaited figure. Unfortunately, he's not up to scratch in my opinion. So he has his double blasters here. I like the printing, except for one caveat. The printing on the torso and the head is way too pinkish. So we're gonna look at the printing first before I talk about this. So we got this is the front. This is the back. You could also flip up the visor like any other trooper. Pretty nice overall. But like I said, my one big problem with printing is the printing is too pink. So now, while all this stuff is good, we gotta look at this. If you look at the printing, you could see that it kind of it's pinkish. I mean, my figure, like from a certain angle, it's pretty white, but like if you look at it like too much, you can notice that you can at least. This is not as much of a problem on the headpiece as it is on the torso. The torso has a lot of bleed. Like I said, the white on this is definitely not as pinkish as it could be. But that torso, holy crap, you can see how pink it is. It's a crazy thing about it. And yes, it's not as bad as it could be, but it's still annoying, and I feel like this is a quality issue that they should have solved by now. So our next figure, and technically our last figure, there are two of them, is the Coruscant Guard Trooper. So, or just whatever, Shock Trooper, whatever you want to call it. So, pretty nice printing overall. This is kind of what Fox should have had in terms of printing quality. Pretty nice overall, generic clone face like normal. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the figures. Now for the gunship itself, we're going to lift this camera up a little bit. Oopsies, I didn't need to zoom in. Excuse me. So for the gunship itself, pretty nice looking. I mean, 140 is not exactly the price I want it to be at, but whatever, I guess. What are you going to do nowadays? So we have a handle. First of all, you can lift it up. It's pretty sturdy, as you can tell. No, it's not going to fall if you're holding it well. You can also push that back down. So this is the first front view. This is the side view. This is the back view. And this is the other side view. And the front view is pretty hard to get on frame, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll show everything. I'll show all the big details as I go along in this review. So now we got the cockpit first. We have two seats, each you can fit one minifigure into. For this example, we're just going to put the Coruscant Guard Troopers. Unfortunately, no pilots come in the set, if you can tell by the minifigures. And it's just a stupid decision, in my opinion. This set easily could have come with more minifigures. At least like 4 shock troopers would have been nice, but it's just annoying. So, oopsies. In this area, you also have a couple of ball turrets. You can kind of go around like that. Unfortunately, they can break, so be careful with that. You also have 2 doors. You can open them. They both have the Republic's logo. So that's pretty nice. You have a little bit of space. You cannot fit a minifigure unless you sit them down here, but you can fit like some a clone command station. I don't have one near me. You could fit something small in there if you want. I feel like it should have come with something that you could fit in there, but that's just me. Or it could be just me, I'm not sure. Like I said, there you can open it from both sides. So, oopsies. These windows, these are very annoying. So, our next little feature are the wings, or not the feature, but the area is the wings. Both sides have a stud shooter that you can shoot. There's 2 of them, so I'm not going to shoot them both. I'm not going to shoot. Like I said, there are some on the other side, but you already know what a stud shooter does. So yeah, pretty nice overall feature. Although they should have. Well, I'm not sure about actually having those spots in the wings, but whatever. So we also have a turret on the back. You can move it around. You can swivel it pretty much everywhere. Oopsies. Just make sure you don't do that. And back here, you could also see a little compartment. You can open that up to put like a blaster in there if you want. You can put the blaster for the shock troopers in there. You could also there's also room in there as well. So pretty nice. Top, you can fit a turret, like a custom-made turret like they had in the 2013 set, but there is no active turret that comes in the set. So, yeah. We also have doors. If you couldn't tell, there are these little things sticking out. You can open them, and that opens the doors, or you can push them, and you can open them, and that opens the doors. You also have another door here. You can push that down if you want. You can put a speeder in that area, a clone speeder if you want. But I'm not going to do that for this example because there is no clone speeder in this set. And I don't want to make you guys think, oh, there is a clone speeder in the set. No, there is. So, unfortunately, you do not get a lot of room to actually put the figures in. Or, you can't really finagle your hands in there if your hands are larger. And I have pretty small hands for someone. People with larger hands are going to have even more trouble with this. Like, I can put my hand in there, but it's kind of hard, as you could tell. And this set's overall has a bit of space. I could see 8 minifigures fitting in this set, but honestly, that's not much. And I like the detailing everywhere. Here's the thing about this set. This set would be nice if it would be better if it was only 120. If it was 120, I would think this set is worth it. However, this is not a good price for one. Or, yeah, not good price. Look, for $140. And here's the thing. You have to do a lot to really get your hands in there. My recommendation, take these out. Just remember where those go. They go in between these 2 Technic pins. You can open that, and you can put figures in there a lot better. I think you could probably actually fit 10 in here. It depends on how you could probably finagle a good few in there, but there's a fair bit of space, but it just doesn't feel like enough to fit like a good troop, like a good platoon of troopers. So, yeah. You could probably fit a small squad in there, though. Oopsies. Come on. Yeah, obviously this is not exactly the best of quality door. If this had the double door feature where you can open it up from this half would go this way and this half would go that way, that would be nice, but unfortunately that's not a feature. This is overall, in my opinion, a disappointment. Yes, we got these turrets here. Top. Kind of oddly shaky for a turret. They're not going to come off, but they are shaky. I almost fell. Overall, this is a nice set if you are paying only $120. However, if you pay any more than that, I don't think it's worth it. It's just not that good of a set for its price, and it should come with more minifigures. At least it should come with 2 more shock troopers. That way, 7 is reasonable for the price for this price, kind of reasonable. I mean, it's not heavily reasonable, but at least 2 more shock troopers would have been nice to buff out your army, especially since this was the first appearance, and they already have the rights to use the shock troopers, so they could add as much as they want, really. They could even have 6 in here, which would be a bit weird, but I mean, it would make sense that it's a gunship. It's supposed to be for troop carrying, not for some stupid other purpose that no one knows about. So yeah, overall a nice set, but not for the price it's at. It's a bad set for the price it's at. Not a bad set. I wouldn't call it bad. It's just not good for the price that it's at right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. See you guys later. Bye.